You know right, assassinate. Airport and Timaya. Mojana Nanu Shegu Edigu on my eye.
Mimo bibi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. NDC for the 6 proposals. Womu susu se womu nso adia womu ebetumi de aka ho na electoral commission no abona ejuma ye next time. Omo de aba. Na the action from a year the electoral commission no ama nkrofo can say as indirectly no the electoral commission rejected the proposal, but it's not entirely true. And you say electoral commission no rejected it. But some people are also speaking on the actions. But then we will explain so that people understand. Now, before we explain, muni amobe ka say yeto abawie ye no electoral commission ankasa isi nankasa have a IPAC meeting. A meeting a womo ye no omo any stakeholders, but NDC for anko meetings ni bia. Emma Betena has say ebo NDC fuichi say I don't understand why they didn't go to the meetings because I was so woko na won so kwa kan wa adwen na wan kwa ka wa adwen na afa mu ko take decision na obeba abonti ababeka say decision na wo mu akọ take no mu de mu mfo aso ne kresa asem na meka no mu beka ya esiye because IPAC meeting no wo mu ko take decision say the next abattoir no ye be pon 3 p.m. NDC for can say that be 3 p.m. no it is too early na ye ko to aba ne kra no he Nkrofu bebre wo ho a ebia na mo complain say time nti wo mo ntumi ento aba na 3 p.m. there ebia na obi ewo adwumem na wo be kasa abato no be close ni 3 p.m. na tell say indirectly no nkrofu nto aba ba me be kan say na ke wo say NDC for committee no koka wo mo ankoka a decision ewo IPAC meeting a wo mo take here NDC for the 6 proposals be abasisi a wo mo susu say eno ebeboa na next election about no basabasa yo ensi na ansa ne ebekọ ensem ne so no and there your first time wa ha subscribe na click the notification bell ne so we ya say latest news be about once ebeka we have a new YouTube channel link no e comment box ne mo click na subscribe am now yan ensem ne mu na you see NDC for proposal wo mo edi aba the first one and say the current mode of appointment of the electoral commission no I must say a too partisan and it does not involve parliament. It is here no say easy you be select easier my enye say president no and I select it because I say sisia na there president no select obviously will be anywhere we be select say be ne town for obi a wo pe no president na sem no be select no. It is here no yenye ne say ebe involve the parliament so that isi no president no appointment ni we are parliament so ebe vetting bipartisan committee ebia appointment committee ebe vetting na isi no so ya den and I think say well it's in a way it is I mean in a way it's a good suggestion. Just that, you see, in this country, Mama Wati, as I say, some laid down procedures be just formality. All these things, if the certain president indeed wants to choose Obia or Dana Komasono, still, and let me give you an example. This time, your parliament, even hang parliament, Krano. Nkrofo asebe na Ghana for susu say and ebimu esusu say eni kwanse wo munya ministerial positions no they still went and they got the ministerial positions and those people were people are presidents na appointed here and so me want to say who share the nature of parliament akwa say they don't sit and look out for someone who can do the job because if you ever say NDC ba abamu and now the ever say MPP na wa abamu na MPP normally how it is always done in Ghana na MPP and the majority our parliament say president no select obi a MPP for now one more parliament no they can't deny that person because it is coming straight from the president and that is the irony of our parliamentary system. Parliament no if you really study what is going on akwa than rubber stamp for the executive decision be executive no be take it right now they don't really go through it. They just stamp it because it is coming from the executive. Yes, a good suggestion mum, but due to the systems we are running, due to Ghana, I say so na still obey the same way, just that we are prolonging the process. Because the president, select electoral commission and now or select someone to better than easier. On say no process ni share down Dawson was selecting the pakuna na the pakuna shall say wo koye juma, but we be selecting the pakuna say afi ni pakuna be prepare no vetting na vetting report ne ba na approving answer na president be swearing in. We are just prolonging the process, but at the end of the day, whoever the president wants to be selected will be the person. It will start by the president's selection. And so if you want a bipartisan a committee to vet that person, and you feel say that will in a way make us select someone who is not a bipartisan, the selection starts from the president. Then your suggestion say, well, we shouldn't put that authority in the hands of the president. Say NDC for the recommendation by Eka say, well, Sisiano Yenjai, my president and select ECBum. Now you find another way, a bipartisan selection there. That one it is okay. But as far as it is still the president who will select the person, na nipakono wobeko through parliament vetting, you are just prolonging the situation. Who cost rubber from krana, still the president in the panel or no better than easy, because it starts with him. And so with this first suggestion at NDC for Edebano, Mekrano, I have a little problem with that. Now, other proposals at NDC for so Edeba and say, yempe specially designated courts. As our courts no, ya shedas ye see was a ye elections on sem. And I say bia na saying you say yente abato ho nsem bia you say ye Supreme Court na Supreme Court nso say president na nkro for na wo ho nti na yesusu say o decisions bia wo take no is in favor of the president, and I say Supreme Court no president no and appointed judges binti yesusu say judges decisions no is in favor of the president and who ruja almost sisi ade yen share set up a special court. As our court no ejuma wo mo be ya ne say election hunsem, electoral disputes and offenses. The election hunsem ba ya yenim say ye court we, election hunsem ba yenim say ye court we. And I think say well, I don't know the laws of this country what it speaks on issues like this, but I think it's not a bad suggestion. I think it is not a bad suggestion. And also, one of the suggestions that NDC is for the ABBA. Now, the other suggestion, and they say, what more proposing, say, is, and allow by law so that it will be applied in court to remove the names of deceased and other unqualified persons from the provisional register when informed by the relevant authorities. Them say currently, say, Odofu biwa, still na ni din e wo register nim NDC force sisi ade ye provisional register ni wie na edu se ebia ye nyanto aba no na wo biba ebeka se oh medofo we yewu yen we ya ye make sure say ye de be court na ye deleting crofo ni din if you register nim. And you see that's also a good suggestion, because what happens they say it stops or it prevents people from overvoting. And let me explain. Yamfan say in a particular area in Crow 400 and aqua register so metuaba in a polling station in Crow 400. Now in Crow 400 no yamfan say 20 ewu. Na trese sisi an Crow 4 betumi ato aba 80 pe. Now the esine say omo a wo nim sa information ya wo mo pese wo mo political party ewi ni no. Esan say wo nim say nipa kwa wewu no still ni din e wo register ni mu ni nti no ye beto amasa nipa kro no nti instead of 80 valid vote no be hu sa fei nkofo aba beto aba ye 90, meanwhile nkofo 20 ene ewu wo ho nti once ene no you can't really register that as overvoting, because register ne be show say 100 people na wo area ha and 90 aba beto nti won ka say you overvoting. But once you delete the names of the deceased, now fei ye hu ne say omo beto aba ne ye 80 epa hu 80 pe ye hu ne say hey obi akwa kodi nyambransem Njano no be detecting it fast. So I think said this is also one of the suggestions via ebeboa. Now NDC for so another suggestion and they say one more esre say GBC the state broadcaster no, they should provide equal access to all political parties. That's what the NDC are asking for. They want the GBC to be made by law to comply with the provisions of Article 55(11) of the Constitution of Ghana, 1992. They believe says our proposal, when implemented, will ensure an even playing field and an equitable access to state-owned media, which is funded by the taxpayer. I don't know. Meaning say, GBC, they don't give access to all the political parties, yeah. But since the NDC are requesting for this, I don't know. It seems maybe that's what happens. So these were some of the suggestions at NDC for the command easy. Now let's go to where in Crawford a few say easy for indirectly no reject here. Ama professor your friend Professor Gymapo. Our political science lecturer at University of Ghana, who currently you're selecting as the general secretary for UTAG, University Teachers Association of Ghana. No. Wababa bekasa wa asem we ho. Now, at the end NDC for the proposal we buy no. Now ko more the comma easy. Electoral Commission no. But Electoral Commission no directly yes dabi. Wo mo fa proposal we enkoma IPAC. Inti asemwa Professor Gymapo ababa beka ne say enye entwaye say easy ne beye bibisa because the EC must receive it first then. EC nankasa betumi age because ye can yes IPAC stakeholders but EC no you have a stake, you have a larger stake in IPAC than all the other political parties. Inti asemwa mo kan say nanka wu EC no nanka so proposal ni mkasa okay wo waje wo de be call IPAC na wa ko present it wo nka ntre NDC for say wo de wonje na wo mumu enfa nko IPAC. Just say that one is not a right directive to the political party. Wakasai wa Good Evening Ghana Metro TV so and oka sansem no. Now someone was also can say the IPAC is not a legally binding body. It has no law backing it. It is not the right directive to the NDC. It is a misdirection. Just someone Professor Gymapo so no ene bi mu ka ane ene NDC for ya reject omo but ensem nini Montreal mo adwen e comment box ni mo me da ase.